Next to dive is Shane Lynch.
And a huge cheer for Shane Lynch, the champion, of course, of 2004, the teammate of Romeo, who's given Team 2004 such a good start. Once upon a time, when he first started doing this, the coaches said, well, if we'd had this young man as a boy, we could have taken him all the way to the Olympic Games. That's what they thought of Shane Lynch. 2 years on, let's see what he's going to do. He's gone to the 10-meter board. He's up the stakes. So, better than 75 to overtake his own teammate.
That's a sensational dive there from Shane. We weren't sure he was actually going to go to the 10-meter. To be honest with you, I don't think we've actually seen him up there. That could well be his first ever attempt from the board. Look at that control all the way down. Perfect body tension. I'm sure he's going to score well.
And look at the entry here, a real rip entry. You can hear it as he goes into the water. Feet beautifully together. Here we can get a different perspective of it. And that is so nice.
This guy is so understated, but he's a real class act.
And this is boosting the chances of Team 2004.
Shane Lynch scores 84.
So 84 means that at this particular moment, Team 2004 occupy first and second places.
Next to dive is Chesley Hall. Next to dive is Shane Lynch.
Well, they've been talking about it. This is the moment. Shane Lynch trying to consolidate the advantage that both he and Romeo set up in the first round of diving in the compulsory dives. And we're looking forward to a unique occasion here. A forward dive with a 1.5 somersault. And he's up on the 7.5 meter board. So he must be feeling good. The most difficult dive ever seen at the Games.
Well, that was pretty amazing. I think that's the first time Shane's ever performed it. He's a real team player. He's gone up there, he's going for maximum points. He's taken off, he's gone for the side. He knows he has to be slower than when he performs it on the 5-meter platform. And because of that, he comes out early. He realizes that, pulls back in, spots the water, and then stretches out again. Very clever. He's a real natural athlete.
Well, this is going to be very high marks, and it's going to be very good news for Team 2004 because they've absolutely dominated the men's diving here. And Shane Lynch, beautiful rhythm, plenty of time, spots the entry. This the reward.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Lynch scores 108, giving a total of 192. And he is the winner of the men's highboard diving.
The best diver, the best marks.
Well, Bunsey, I'm at a loss for words. I've never seen anything quite how he's feeling. Caroline is with him now.
Well, I feel like I'm at the Olympics. It was absolutely amazing. He went high and he went high risk as well. Was it a last-minute decision to go higher, Shane? Were you teasing me earlier?
I tell you the truth. It's all these guys just put you under pressure. They keep going up and up and up. And you just have to match them, you know what I mean? You have to do it.
Well, I tell you what, you got straight nines and you're a team player, Jamie.
Thanks very much, Caroline. We're just seeing that dive again. It just gets better and better, doesn't it, Bunsey?
Every time I watch it, I'm totally stunned.
Grab him right now and see how he is feeling. Now, Shane, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
My mind went mad when I seen the boys, to be honest, and I thought I was going to lose it there and then. Yeah. But I'm happy that I kind of held it together.
You must be slightly blown away now, slightly emotional, but we've got a replay of your vault. Talk us through this, Shane.
Yeah, it looked strong enough. Legs could have been closer together, arms could have been straighter, but you know, It looks all right. It looks good.
That's a very good vault. Now tell us why exactly you went for that particular vault.
This floor is bouncing.
We're all bouncing here in the game.
The boys have had a few beers, you know what I mean? That's what it gets like.
So why'd you go for that vault, Shane, over any other vault?
Well, I was just trying to play it safe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I said, I'm no hero at all. I'm just trying to keep it on the straight and narrow, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now, you only got one chance for this vault. How much pressure did that put you under, my man?
It put me under a lot of pressure, not because I'm doing the vault, I've been doing it a long time, I'm quite confident in it. It's just the boys, I couldn't believe it, I really couldn't. And it just brought me to tears, and I was like, oh my God, hold it together, but...
It's really good to see the boys there. Now, I've got to say, you saw the other guys go first. How much pressure did that put you under? Did you get nervous as you saw the guys voting, or was you just cool all the way?
No, I was nervous all around. I mean, I was actually hoping Jared would win it, because, you know what I mean, he was very strong in this contest, and I would have been very, very grateful with a second place, but obviously I'm very happy with fourth.
Right, go and get yourself a beer, boys. Thank you very much, and we'll chat to you later. Nice one, guys. Oh, my goodness, here they are. How you doing, boys? You all right?
Very well. How are you?
I'm brilliant. Now, I know you guys have come a long way to support Shane today. How's the boy doing?
He's doing fantastic. He's going to win.
What a guy.
We're really
80 kilos last night.
Excellent.
No,
Today,
Shane, earlier on I saw you getting a bit emotional. You know, obviously you're happy to have your boys here with you. You know, how important is it that you're all together again?
No, it's amazing just to see him here. Like you said, I got very emotional, but I was blown away. I really was blown away. I thought that wrecked my mind altogether to go and do me vault. I was thinking, oh, man, how am I going to keep it together now, you know what I mean? But no, I'm so happy.
but you did it.
I did.
You did. Now, you know, Keith, 3 wins in a row for this guy. Were you expecting him to do this well in the events?
You obviously don't know the man as well as I do.
I certainly don't. I wouldn't even pretend to, Keith.
And a modest gentleman at that.
Now, did you see his diving?
His diving was amazing. The guy's done well. He's modest. He's nice. He's had a few people with the daggers out for him, and he's been nothing but a gentleman. And I'm very proud of him.
Now, you know, Ronan, I've got a question for you. Can you see yourself, like Shane, out there doing these events? Because, you know, he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Well, we're all saying we'd all love to do it, but it's difficult with the cameras and the pressure. We'd love to get up there and do all of those events. Thanks from Mikey, thanks. But for Shane, we all knew he could do it. I mean,
some things never change. Professionalism was never our forte.
Never. To show a sign of the solidarity, Ronan, I believe you travelled all the way from Germany to come see this guy. Is that right?
All around the world, from all parts of Ireland. We came from. I was in New York.
I was in Asia. I left my dinner to be here.
I left from Australia and then moved to New York and then came straight
Can I
to
just
London.
say, it's 4.5 years since we all stood together, and I can't think
moment for me, I tell you.
I can't think of a better reason to be here than to support this young man. And what he does tonight.
You know what, I'm going to ask you a question, and the fans, they'd absolutely destroy me if I wasn't to ask. What's the chances of a reunion in Boys Zone?
This is a reunion.
You know what I'm talking about.
We've got 5 empty glasses and a bottle of Jack Daniels. And believe me, we are going to sing tonight.
We'll tell you in the morning. We'll tell you in the morning.
We're going to sing tonight.
Have any of you lot got have any of you lot got to perform tomorrow?
Keith's working in the morning.
I perform every day, baby.
Shane's obviously on the board tomorrow night, but Keith's working in the
Question
morning.
for you. You know, are you missing life on the road? You know, how's Corey going?
Corey's going great. I will never deny the fact that I miss the boys. It's great to be here with all of them tonight. It's very emotional. We're here for a very special reason, and that's because this man has done very well for himself, and we want him to know that we're behind him 100%, and that's why we're here tonight.
Now, obvious question. You know, I know where he's going to finish up next week. Where do you think he's going to finish up next week?
Number one. Definitely number one. He's going to win it. He's done incredibly
I think the whole country's got money on Shane, if I'm not mistaken.
We didn't make a lot of money on Boys Zone, but the little bit that we did, we bet it's all on Shane. It's all on Shane.
It's all on Shane. You heard it from Boys Zone. It is all on Shane. Jay, what are you doing, man?
Well, I tell you what, it's good to see you guys. It's a pleasure to have you on trackside, but we're rapidly approaching a break. I tell you what, though, don't even look at that remote control, because still to come, the ladies will be watching back their floor routine, and we'll be giving you a 3-point guide on how to be Jody Marsh. See you after the break.
Thanks, Jamie. Good evening, everyone. Short track is truly living on an edge. Tonight, all 5 must be daring and block out the fear of crashing into a barrier or losing consciousness if they should crash head first onto the rock-hard ice beneath their feet. It's time to commit. 500 metres, 4.5 laps. It'll take just a minute to win it, but how many will be left standing?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the men's speed skating. In lane 1, Romeo.
He's got the string draw. He's got the power, but can he stay on his feet and contain his daredevil tactics?
In lane 2, Mr. Gay UK.
Technically, Mr. Gay UK is the best, but how much does he want the victory, and will he stick his neck out?
In lane 3, Shane Lynch.
Shane in the green, the Caroni Irishman, happy to lead or to come from behind.
In lane 4, Charles Ingram.
The Major wearing black. There are no shortcuts in short track, so this is one he'll have to do on his own.
And in lane 5, Pat Shaw.
Australia's Stephen Bradbury won Olympic gold in Salt Lake City when all fell before him. Will lightning strike twice? So now they come onto the line under orders. This is the time when they've got to get their feet absolutely still, stand square to that line. Remember, a false start could put real pressure on all of them. Romeo on the inside, you can see how, no, just a pause there by the chief official. Romeo takes the position again, and it is further away, and it is Mr. Gay UK who gets first to the turn, and coming round on the inside there, Shane Lynch right behind is Romeo, and the Major and Pat Shaw having a hold. Shane Lynch is down, and it's Romeo on the inside in red, who has the lead now from Mr. Gay UK. And Shane Lynch is up on his feet, the Major's just behind him, Pat Shaw right in the back, Romeo goes down, brings down Mr. Gay UK, Shane Lynch comes through, Mr. Gay UK is back on his feet, and Shane Lynch coming round with more momentum, Romeo in third, the Major's closing up, Pat is still cruising, Pat Shaw, it is Shane Lynch at the moment, leading from Mr. Gay UK in blue, it's green from blue, Romeo in red, Romeo coming on the inside now, coming on the inside of Mr. Gay UK, and Romeo and Mr. Gay UK tied together, Shane Lynch going round, and Romeo has got the better of Mr. Gay UK as Pat Shaw causes a traffic obstacle, but it is as they come round to the bell, Shane Lynch is Romeo, closing, trying, Mr. Gay UK using that good crossover technique, here comes Romeo, great power to weight ratio, can he get him on the outside, is he going on the inside, he's going to dive for it, here we go, Shane looking big, and he gets there by just about a boot length with Mr. Gay UK in third place, and still coming home, it's the Major ahead of Pat Shaw, an incident-packed 500, a terrific race, a roller coaster, they were down, they were up, they were down again, a magnificent race, and all credit to the men, and I'm sure Stuart Horspool is really proud of the five of them. Let's have a look at the start. Here you can see Jared, Mr. Gay UK getting through on the inside. Good power, good aggression. And there you can see the little scrap. Now have a look at it from this angle. You can see that really good explosive start there from Mr. Gay UK. That's the aggression he's been building all week. And he just gets that all-important start. But he doesn't get away. He doesn't get away from Shane Lynch. Shane Lynch goes ahead, but now have a look what happens here. Shane just clip skates with Mr. Gay UK. Down he goes, and it opens the door on the inside there for Romeo to challenge. So Romeo has a share of the lead before he takes a real perler, and that does hurt. But meanwhile, you can see it's all down. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, Shane Lynch has got back onto his feet. Real drama. This is short track skating at its most entertaining. But by the time we came to the finish straight, they were shoulder to shoulder, but it was just Shane Lynch who spread himself enough to hold off Romeo. So 5 points to Shane Lynch, and 4 go to Romeo. Mr. Gay UK in third. Great race, James.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the men's speed skating is Shane Lynch.
stories here tonight on the ice.
I feel for Shane, Jamie, to be honest, but I'm sure it was totally accidental. I don't think he knew the rule that if you step outside the track, you're disqualified, because it wasn't his momentum that took him out, it was his getting back to his feet, and he stepped outside the track, has to be disqualified. Great shame, because he skated so well.
Throws the competition wide open,
it's a great leaderboard now, isn't it? Tomorrow night's going to be terrific.
Absolutely. A huge disappointment for Shane Lynch. Jane's with him right now.
I have got a little bit of bad news for you, Shane, about to be skating. I need you to just have a little watch of this.
No, I know it's coming.
This is you going round. There we have it. Stuart, what's happening there?
Basically, it's really unfortunate. He loses a bit of where he's going. He actually steps inside the block there, and that's against the regulations. So unfortunately, he has to be disqualified.
Shane, what do you think?
No problem, that's all good. I didn't deserve to win anyway, like I said, so I'm very pleased with just trying it.
You showed amazing bravery, and we're all very proud of you. Hard lines there, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie. Well, here's the lineup. The red team, they're going to start off with Lady Isabella, the winner of the Women's Sprint 100, individually against last year's winning Women's Sprint 100, Terry Dwyer. And literally, there's less than half a second between the two. Both of them are fast starters, so that's fascinating. And the anchor legs for both teams, Mr. Gay UK, who won last night for 2004 against Harvey, the very speedy Harvey, on the last leg. So,
ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the 4x100 meters relay. Racing each other in the first leg from 2003, Terry Dwyer. And from 2004, Lady Isabella Harvey. In the second leg from 2003, James Hewitt. From 2004, Shane Lynch. In the third leg, from 2003, Josie Darby. And from 2004, Katie Hill. And in the final leg, from 2003, Harvey. From 2004, Mr. Gay UK. Ladies and gentlemen, please come to order as our athletes prepare to race.
so now the most important thing for all our athletes to do is to remember the baton change. There's a 20-meter box. They must pass the baton to the next runner of their team inside that box. So on the far side in lane 2, it's Lady Isabella Harvey. Closest to you now, Terry Dwyer. Away they go. Very even start by the two. Terry Dwyer in blue, coming round the crowd of the bend, getting ready to hand on to James Hewitt. And it'll be Isabella Harvey handing on to Shane Lynch. Hands out now. 20-meter box is coming up now. And a safe hand over there by Shane Lynch. And also James Hewitt. Shoulder to shoulder down the back straight, but it is James Hewitt who's got the legs of Shane Lynch, who's putting the pain of those shin splints behind him now. They are shoulder to shoulder as they run in. It's Katie Hill who takes over now, who is racing against Josie Darby. Katie Hill in red. They must stay in the lanes. Katie Hill coming in to hand over to Mr. Gay UK, and Josie Darby handing on to Harvey, the fastest athlete ever in the game. Harvey, who can do 11:38 when he can, and look at Harvey absolutely flew past Mr. Gay UK to take the 4 points and take the victory for 2003 away from 2004. Turbo speed from Harvey to give his quartet the victory. Terry Dwyer, James Hewitt, Josie Darby and Harvey, they've done it. Coming from behind after the weightlifting to snatch victory in the 4x100 relay. Away from the Reds, Isabella Harvey, Shane Lynch, Katie Hill and Mr. Gay UK. An explosive turn of speed by Harvey to just absolutely motor past Mr. Gay UK, who certainly wasn't standing still.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the 4x100 meter relay race and your champion of champions are Team 2003.
I don't know who's more exhausted.
Terry Dwyer.
That is one proud
and
group of athletes.
Darby. Team 2003.
Deserved winners. They've been watching the show all week supporting our athletes. And I know that man will be absolutely thrilled. Let's not forget, of course, Linda, Charlie, Jodie, Charles, Romeo and Pat, who've all made this past week so special. What a tiring week it's been. It's been a long week for the 2004 team as well. Tired and weary, perhaps, but they have got an awful lot to be proud of, especially that man, our men's champion. Jane is with our champions right now.
Well, there it is. That is the trophy. How are we feeling right now?
We're the true champions, like we said. We came back, less training and still represented, so it's a great thing.
Terry, how are you feeling?
Do you know what? We actually had a lot less training. We were really worried, so I am delighted. Really happy.
Well, you did very well. The trophy well deserved. Harvey, I think you won that for them, no? 2004 commiserations, but you did so well.
Oh, I tell you what, until that last race, but we gave it everything we had. There wasn't much left in there, to be quite honest. So we just had a great time. Thanks to all the crowd for being amazing. Thank you.
Brilliant. Shane, you were absolutely so strong out there, but they just kept you at the post for his run, didn't they?
I have to say, I was an absolute rocket, and I have to say well done for him to try to lift the weights, and to James as well, you know what I mean? He came in here injured, but gave it his best shot. It's been a great competition tonight.
Well, you've all done so well. Congratulations to all of you. Jamie.
Thanks very much.